Chainsaw Man's ending straight up divided the entire fan base. Half the readers think it's a masterpiece, while the other half can't stop complaining about how it ruins everything. But here's the thing, this ending isn't just good, it's literally the only way this story could have ended without betraying everything it built up. The signs were there from the very beginning, we just didn't want to see them because we were too busy expecting another generic shonen conclusion. Let's talk about Denji's development first, because this is where everything clicks into place. From day one, this dude's entire character was built around the most basic dreams possible. Not becoming the strongest, not saving the world, he just wanted to touch some boobs, eat good food, and live a normal life. The manga beats us over the head with this. Every time someone tries to put some greater purpose on him, he straight up rejects it. He's never been the fight for humanity type of protagonist, and that's exactly why this ending works so perfectly. When Denji chooses a normal life with Nayuta over being Chainsaw Man full-time, it's the most honest character development we could have gotten. This guy spent his entire life just trying to survive, dreaming of basic stuff everyone else takes for granted. So when he finally gets a chance at that normal life he always wanted, of course he takes it. Any other ending would have betrayed his entire character arc. He's not Naruto trying to become Hokage, he's just a guy who finally has something worth protecting that isn't about violence or power. The real genius comes from how the manga handles Power's death and its aftermath. This isn't just another friend dies, protagonist gets revenge story. Power's death fundamentally changes how Denji views his own identity and his role as Chainsaw Man. Her final contract with him, becoming Blood Devil Chainsaw Man, isn't just some power-up, it's about Denji learning that sometimes protecting what you care about means letting go of who you used to be. That's why him passing on the Chainsaw Man role to someone else makes perfect sense. He's grown beyond needing that identity. What makes this ending even better is how it stays true to the manga's core themes. Chainsaw Man was never really about epic battles or saving the world. It was about finding meaning in a world that's basically trying to kill you. Every major character in the story is dealing with this in their own way. Aki tried to find meaning through revenge and died for it. Makima tried to create meaning through control and failed. But Denji, he finds meaning in the simplest thing possible, having a family with Nayuta and living a normal life. The ending also perfectly wraps up the manga's take on power and identity. Throughout the story, we see how power either corrupts people or gets them killed. Everyone who chases power ends up losing everything except Denji, who never really wanted power in the first place. Him choosing to step back from being Chainsaw Man isn't him getting weaker. It's him finally being strong enough to choose his own path instead of following what others expect from him. Some people complain that the ending feels too abrupt or leaves too many questions unanswered, but that's exactly the point. Life doesn't give you clean endings where every plot thread is neatly tied up. Sometimes you just have to make a choice and live with it. Denji choosing to focus on his life with Nayuta instead of continuing as Chainsaw Man feels real precisely because it's not the typical shonen ending we're used to. The beauty of this ending is how it challenges what we expect from manga protagonists. We're so used to characters who sacrifice everything for power or some greater cause that when we get someone who chooses a normal life instead, it feels wrong. But that's our problem, not the stories. Denji was never going to be that kind of hero, and the ending stays true to that. Looking back, this ending was set up from the very first chapter. Every major decision Denji makes in the story is about trying to find some kind of normal happiness in a completely messed up world. Whether it's his relationship with Pochita, his feelings for Makima, or his final choice to raise Nayuta, it's always been about finding something real to live for. The ending just brings this full circle in the most honest way possible. So yeah, if you were expecting some epic final battle where Denji becomes the ultimate Chainsaw Man and saves the universe, this ending probably disappointed you. But if you've been paying attention to who Denji actually is and what this story's really been about, it's perfect. Sometimes the most revolutionary thing a character can do is choose to be happy instead of being a hero, and that's exactly what makes this ending work so damn well.